What's up, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome to the Wrestling with Webby's Monday Night Raw review for August 17th, 2026. This is Webby, and wrestling fans, guys, a lot of things to unpack today. A lot of things going on Raw and SmackDown. And I'm going to tell you, right out of the gate, with WWE not having a pay-per-view, not having a PLE since SummerSlam, and them building to the AAA event, and them at the same time building to Money in the Bank, because we know the direction they're going with Roman Reigns and LA Knight already. They are going towards Money in the Bank, most assured. Isn't it a breath of fresh air? Isn't it nice that we are getting a story longer than 2 or 3 weeks? Isn't it nice that we're getting a story between Braun Breaker and Oba Femi that's more than 2 or 3 weeks? More on that in just a little bit, but it has been announced for September 14th, Sunday night's main event, Oba Femi versus Braun Breaker. More on that in just a little bit. But guys, isn't it nice that we're getting actual stories, actual time to breathe in and breathe out and enjoy the rivals that they are producing on Monday Night Raw? Actually giving us time to enjoy the tournament leading up to the World Heavyweight Championship matchup on the big, huge AAA Monday Night Raw down in Mexico. Definitely am enjoying what they are putting on Mondays. For the most part, not all of it, but for the most part, they are doing some good things. Definitely putting on some better shows. And it really does help the fact that we are not having pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view. Bang, 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 bang. We're having time to breathe through these shows. We're having time to breathe through these rivals and enjoy them and let them build up. Okay. Definitely a very good thing. And SmackDown is doing the same thing on Friday nights. With Cody versus Randy, with Kevin Owens versus CM Punk, and numerous others. But guys, let's start with Lyra Valkyria and Sol Ruka. Okay? Now, I didn't think I would start with this until I watched the entire show of Monday Night Raw. And this really stood out to me. Okay? Lyra Valkyria having a match on Monday Night Raw tonight. Now, you need TV time, okay, to get over. You need TV time to get exposed and get over and get the audience attention. We all know this. But where have you been. WWE has mishandled, misused, failed Lyra Valkyria's character since she beat Bayley. There is no question about that. No question about that. She beats Bayley. Forget about that. She's the first ever Intercontinental Champion. She tag teams with Bayley. She turns on Bayley. She creates this demented, creepy persona. And poof, we don't see her. Where did she go? Where did Lyra Valkyria go? Nowhere. And her first match, she faces Sol Ruka. Someone else who doesn't need to lose. Because Sol Ruka needs to get right back in the hunt for the IC title. Because she doesn't need to be in the world title picture right now. Because it's covered up with Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch and Stephanie Vercares. Excuse me, I know I just said that wrong. Anyway, so Ruka is going to be the one who probably takes the title off of the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. Most assured, that title is going to come back to Sol Ruka. Liv Morgan going to drop the Women's Championship. And needs to. Because she's not doing anything for that title. Nothing. So, with that being said, it's a shame what's happened to Lyra Valkyria. Shame. To have all that happen for her and then go right down into the gutter. Right down the tube. What a shame. Now, let's go on to Braun Breaker and Oba Femi. They have been announced for Sunday night's main event. And their contract signing is next week. I'm telling you, WWE does this ass backwards all the time. They do this ass backwards all the time. They should have a feud kind of built up where you don't know that the match is taking place until the contract gets signed. Instead, they announce that the match is signed, and then they get the contract signed. It doesn't make any sense. WWE does this all the time. Really need to twist the story around a little bit, if you ask me. That's nitpicking a little bit. I know. I'm actually excited to see these two guys go head to head. I really am. At the same time, I'm going to tell you, and I'll say it again once Sunday night's main event gets closer. Neither man needs to lose here. Neither man needs to lose this matchup. Obafemi doesn't need to lose, and I don't think he's going to anyway. And at the same time, Braun Breaker does not need to lose. He does not need to take an L. He needs to look good. They need to carry this on through Money in the Bank. They need to carry this feud on for a while. I don't care if it's a double DQ. I don't care if it's a double countout. I don't care what happens. Something needs to happen where both men look strong in the Sunday night's main event matchup between Braun Breaker versus Obafemi. Both men needs to look strong. Needs to be a knockdown, drag out affair, an absolute slobber knocker. Neither man walk out looking like a wet dog. All I know is I'm looking forward to seeing it. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. I'm sure you all are too. It's one of the best feuds on Monday Night Raw right now. By far one of the best. And all they've done is stare at each other and have Braun Breaker question whether he is the top dog, he is the next big thing, so to speak, in WWE. That's all they've done. That's it. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Finally, we have something interesting. Finally, they pulled the trigger and didn't give us a SOS. Y'all know what that stands for. Finally, something different, wrestling fans. Thank you. Thank you. Solo Sikoa saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And then hits Roman Reigns with a Samoan spike. Absolutely fantastic. I love this whole segment. How it was played out. How they played with the fans' emotions. Made it seem like Solo Sikoa was going to join the Bloodline after he got beat down by the Bloodline. And then LA Knight came out and tried to save Solo Sikoa. Most assured, this is just building up to Money in the Bank. Okay, that's what this is building up to. But Money in the Bank and then Survivor Series, okay? But, excuse me. But Solo Sikoa not joining Roman Reigns' Bloodline, you can't say that adds an extra layer. That's a different dynamic that makes things a little bit more interesting for Raw, and it makes me a little bit more interested in the Bloodline saga, because we have been seeing the same thing as of late. Not saying I was getting bored, but we needed a mix-up, okay? And that is what happened tonight. Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio for the IC title. Chad Gable, of course, came victorious over Rey Mysterio. Good showcase match, pretty much for Chad Gable, and a good first victory. That's pretty much what that was. First title defense for Chad Gable. That's pretty much all it was. And a good contest, all right, on Monday Night Raw. Now, can we please give Chad Gable an actual feud? You got a win under his belt. Give him some type of story. That's what makes matches even better. Stories, feuds that build up the match. We have to care about something. If the fans care about it, we'll get invested and we will want to tune in and watch. Don't just book a random Intercontinental title matchup every single Monday night. Don't book a random tag team title matchup every single Monday night. Give us a story. It's just me, wrestling fans. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. What type of wrestling do you like? Do you like storytelling, or do you like just matches for the sake of matches? Okay. Now, outside of that, we didn't see as many matches this week. We saw the end of the quarterfinals to see who was going on to the semifinals next week. Okay. And I am very, very happy that Rey Fenix won. Very happy that Rey Fenix won. Now, I hope he moves on and faces Penta in the finals. I do. I really hope he does not lose to Dragon Lee, because it's him versus Dragon Lee, and then it's La Parka versus Penta. Both matches will be very good contests. But I'm telling you, wrestling fans, if WWE smart and want to tell good storytelling, they will not have Dragon Lee be victorious next week. They will not. Okay? If they want to have WWE Wrestling 101 lazy creative booking, then next week Dragon Lee will be victorious. And it will be Dragon Lee versus Penta, and we will know automatically that Penta is the winner. Because Dragon Lee hasn't done squat to be a number one contender. For that matter, neither has, and I hate saying this, is this going to make some of you all salty, neither has Penta's relative. But, that's not his fault. Penta going against his brother, who is it? His brother? Going against his brother. You all can correct me if I'm wrong with that. Will be a much better story in the finals to see who's facing Roman Reigns than Dragon Lee. WWE, make the right call. we'll have to wait and see what they do, fans. But I know what I am hoping for. I'm hoping for Rey Fenix versus Penta in the finals. That's what I'm hoping for. But wrestling fans, hey, that was Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. A lot of back and forth in the beginning with the women's title and the Intercontinental title. Everything that I covered throughout the show, we went over. Not in exact order, okay? If I would have tell you to go back and watch anything, I would go watch the ending segment of the Bloodline, okay? Solo Sikoa remaining a babyface, not turning heel, not joining the Bloodline. Absolutely awesome. That was great. Different dynamic, different storytelling. Different storytelling. Guys, go and check it out. But look, not only check that out, but don't forget to go check out everything that's on the channel right now. The rise and fall of Backyard Beatdown 1 is on the channel. Jason Cole's true, honest opinion on his thoughts about being in Backyard Beatdown is on the channel right now. Plus all my reviews, previews, all that kind of great stuff. It's on the channel right now as well. Go and check all that out. Don't forget to become a subscriber today. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for all notifications. Follow me on TikTok at BYBD45. That's at BYBD45. And of course, until I see you again, this is Webby. And I'll catch each and every one of you on the other side. Talk to you later.